This week on Flick Knows, we go through land titles, summary of February, as well as the quick stats. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Flick Knows here. And we're going to go through the quick stats as well as the land titles monthly roundup of February there. But first of all, last week I took some heat for being really rosy about what's going on in the economy right now. And I don't necessarily think that it's being rosy. What I'm trying to do is give you a picture of what is going on in our market here in Summit County. Our market is very unique. It's very different than a lot of the other housing markets out there. 70% of the market is second homeowners. And so in the real estate market does not react the same as the stock market. It does not react as quickly. It takes months to have any sort of reaction, whereas the stock market will react in minutes, hours maybe if you're lucky. You can have some time to think about something. But, really, there's a big difference between the real estate market and the financial markets. Are there banks out there that are in trouble? Yes. If you look at why they're in trouble, is it because of, housing or real estate? No, it's because they took a long-term plan and put a bunch of money in treasury bills that matured in 10 years and interest rates went up, and when interest rates go up, treasury bills go down. It affected their liquidity, right? So it was just poor management of money there. I don't necessarily think that that's going to have a huge effect on our real estate market here in Summit County. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I talk a lot about supply and demand, and that's why I think one of our market is pretty unique, is because the demand is still out there. I-70 is not getting bigger, and the supply also is not getting any bigger. So, I don't intend to be really rosy about what's going on in the economic world, but I'm not an economist. I'm not guiding you on, the stock market or, what bank to use or anything like that. I'm your guide here in our market on real estate, and I just don't, I don't see, Silicon Valley Bank having major issues, having huge repercussions on Summit County alone. But as always, we keep an eye on it. That's why I do these weeklies. We keep an eye on it very closely. When we start seeing a chink in the armor, I'm certainly going to say that, but I am not foreseeing it. So quick stats, let's go through those real quick. New listings in the last 7 days, 20 new listings, 20 pending. So 20 new listings came on the market, 20 properties went pending, closed 12, price reduced another 12, active listings. So we ended February of this year at 658. March of a year ago, 22, we ended at 657. Today we're at 674, of which there are 243 choices that are not pending. So there you have it. We've been pretty steady in that area for several months now. 20 on, 20 off, 240-ish properties to on the market to choose from. As for the land title stats, average residential price was $1.4 million, with the average price per square foot $819 price per square foot. So that is our market analysis. This is just for February of 2023. Going into year to date, the average residential price is $1,345,000, and the average residential price per square foot is $788. Single families are up 6%, multifamily up 3%, and this is year to date versus 2022's full year. So single family up 6%, multifamily up 3%, and vacant land down 40% year to date versus 2022's average last year. Average price so far year to date for a single family is 2.17, multifamily 924,000, and vacant land 405,000 year to date. So Obviously, monetary volume is down, transactions are down 15%. Just, overall volume is down. But yeah, so we're keeping an eye on everything price wise. A lot of people are staying on the sidelines, and sellers are staying on the sidelines. They're just waiting for some values to start going back up quite a bit. Buyers are staying on the sidelines. So whoever's in the game right now, I tend to think is getting some good deals, because the sellers that are coming to the market are the ones that are like, hey, we got to get out of this. And so what does a good deal look like? The good deal doesn't look like you're getting it 20% under market value, right? The good deal is you're getting the opportunity to really negotiate and, put out some offers there, put out some feelers, and see, what kind of offers, what kind of response you get from the seller. So you've got some time. As always, if you have any questions in particular, certainly reach out to me, teamflick@summitliving.com. We're here for you. We'll catch you next week for another episode of Flick Notes.